trying to get, but I remember that night I was like, I had money. I was like, I paid for my boy. It was a bachelor party. I got him a lap dance. And then remember I was like, fuck, I'm gonna take out like I think like 100. I'll get like a few, cause that was the first time I felt like comfortable. Like, shit, I can actually enjoy this. Cause I always felt like all I could do is the dollar thing.
Yeah.
And then the way they set it up, I don't know if maybe it's a strip club. I don't know to go to too many strip clubs. I'm used to the traditional. A guy sits down, the girl dances, you put $1, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the traditional I'm used to. But when we went to Rick's Cabaret, it wasn't like that. It's kind of like a club setting. They had like 1 or 2 poles, but the dance floor around the pole is very small.
Okay.
So it's not like they had chairs there. It's more sofas, and then they dance, and then they come to you. So, but when they come to you, it's like automatic lap dance.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you can't be like, they get on you, you give them $1. It's not like that. So, I remember I was like, oh shit, it's the first time I'm in a place that's mostly like lap dances. Yeah. It's not even like them just going, giving you a little strip show. So, I remember, I got like one girl, the first girl, because I had money, I did the worst thing, bro, you could do. Because I had money to spend, I said, coño, fuck it, I'll take the first one. And the first one I took, she was whack. So I had to fucking bite the bullet. But then I was like, you know what? I'm just starting out. It's my first one. I'll just get a better one after that. Then the best one I wanted, of course, my boy did the scenario number 2. He took her. I'm like, fucking asshole. Then, like, there was other girls I wanted. The good thing was, when I went to that bachelor party, I was mostly with my old co-worker and his boys. They're all blanquitos, so they all wanted like the Russian chicks. I'm like looking for like a Spanish chick. There was probably 2 or 3 Spanish chicks in the place, man. And I was like, fuck. They were on the other side of the place. So I'm like, fuck. How am I gonna distract them here? Only if I could do like back in the days, get the bread for the pigeons.
Oh man.
So in that place, it was mostly Russians. And my co-workers, they like Russians with fake tits.
Yeah.
And me, I didn't like that. Like, I was more like, I'm trying to get the hoodest chick from the place.
The sucia.
Yeah, I was trying to get the hoodest because they had mostly like these like. So I was like, fuck. So I remember I had like 2. And right when I was having a good lap dance, my person who was picking me up back then, I had to like leave. And I felt bad because
Stuber
they called me up like 5 times, and I felt bad because like I was like literally in 35th Street, so they were like, "Yo, you gotta hurry up, the cops!" So I had to leave, and I was like, "Fuck!" But yeah, man, those.
I'm gonna tell you this.
It's funny. We started off the show saying, "Yo, we never been to that many strip clubs, but we have a lot of strip club stories." But to be honest, we haven't had like compared to. I got homegirls of mine who's had more lap dances than me, and
I've had dudes that go like frequently.
Yeah,
and be like, "Yo, you want to come?" I'm like, "Yo, it's not my thing."
Yeah, it's not my thing either.
But if one day I want to go, I'll just go. But it's not like something like, "Oh, I gotta go every week." So the only other one I could remember that I got drunk, and you was there too. And shout out to DJ LVS.
Oh,
Elvis. It was in New York, and it was like a certain amount of money. Open bar, like top bar liquor. I was drinking Hennessy and Long Island iced tea all night.
Yeah.
And the women were bad. Like, there was at least 10 women in there. Mm-hmm. All strip club, all strippers. And out of the 10, 7 were Spanish, a white, black, and I forget, and I think it was a Chinese thick girl, right? Mm-hmm. If I could remember correctly, it was mad dudes.
I don't remember shit. All I remember was they had Hennessy in the back.
We were drinking Hennessy,
and they had some fucking food. And I remember
the way this place looks like. It looks like a restaurant from the front, and we had a side entrance for this private party we had. And I'm not gonna lie, it was like $65 or $70 per person, but it was like. You know, when they say open bar, I'm always expecting, like, not top-notch shit. Mm-hmm. When they say open bar and they say you can have whatever you want, I was just drinking straight up Hennessy and Long Island iced tea. And I told Lee, yo, you dude, I don't know what you're drinking, but I'm drinking Long Island iced tea and shots of Hennessy. And that's what I was drinking all night. All these dudes were dropping down. Everybody was dropping down because the women in this party.
I'll tell you something. There was bad bitches, but there was like two specifically bad ass bitches that.
One of them was the white girl.
There was one Spanish girl with a racing jacket.
Yes! I heard high five on that.
If you ask me what street we were on, I don't know.
Remember.
What did we do? I don't know. What Elvis? Yeah, Elvis was there. You might be. I don't think, but I remember the racer jacket.
Yep. Because
looking like fucking Speed Racer. That bitch was making money.
Everybody wanted a lap dance from her. Everybody.
Yeah.
There were dudes making line waiting to get a lap dance from her.
So did you get a lap dance that night?
No, because everybody was so thirsty.
Yeah, I remember.
All I was able to do was smack booty.
Yeah.
You said,
we got our free smack.
Like you said that you were looking at your friend when he was tipping. I was doing the same thing. Yeah. When dudes were like dropping 20s, I was smacking booty.
Yeah.
Fuck, yo, that's my boy, and I was smacking booty.
I remember that. I did
know
the same too.
With the $65 I paid or $70, I got it worth in the drinking because I was.
Bro, we drank. We were drinking Hennessy, bro.
I didn't have to pregame.
We were drinking Hennessy as much as we want.
I tell you this much: that night,
and there was fucking Karokee gandulas, I think, up in that
Elvis
bitch.
drove me home to Fort Lee to pick up my car, and I threw up on the side of his car.
Yeah, I remember.
That day you left because you were going to meet somebody. But that day. It's not a strip club. It was like a private bachelor party. It wasn't even a bachelor party. It was just a private event.
Yeah.
It was at least 20 to 30 dudes. And nobody disrespected. No, the security was there. These girls came with their guy, the guys.
I was like 2 or 3 months DJing.
Oh, yeah. He was just learning.
Yeah, early.
But he did pretty good that night because he had everybody like dancing. Dude, I thought it was going to be fights breaking out because everybody wanted the same girl. But there was the 10 girls walking around. These girls made hella money that day. They didn't even get fully naked. It was just them in nice bikinis walking around. Yeah. But they were like, you couldn't even see the bikini because that's how thick they were.
Yeah.
Like their asses was eating the fucking G-string. And you'd be like, holy shit. So every time a dude next to me threw $1, $5, and he would smack her ass, I would smack it. Just because I was next to him.
Yeah.
And then even there was dudes that I didn't even know. Cause
I know we were high fiving other guys like
no, cause
like if the Yankees won.
Because they saw like I know Elvis. So I go say what's up to the DJ.
I'm a perro. You're a perro too.
Yeah,
high five.
But the thing is, some of these guys, because they saw us go and say what's up to Elvis, they thought like, oh shit, like let's show them love.
No, everybody was having a good time. That's what it was. We were all like, yo, you grabbing ass, I'm grabbing ass too. Like, it was like a band of brothers, bro. Like, if it was in the army.
I felt like Band of Brothers, like the TV show.
Like, it was like the army. Like, if we were all going out. Like, I'm serious. That was one fucking giving each other high fives and all that stuff.
Times. I always ask LVS, people, if you're looking for a great DJ, look him up on Instagram at LVS. He's always DJing at Pancho's. He does weddings. Does bar mitzvahs, he does everything.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a
plug,
plug,
my nigga. Elvis, yeah. That's LVS, 12-Star Entertainment.
He does weddings. He's gone to DR to do weddings. If you guys want to look him up, just look him up at LVS. I think every Thursdays he's doing the beer spot, but every Saturday night he's at Poncho's in New Milford. So shout out to Elvis. He put us on that. He haven't done another one. I'm always asking him, like, when is the next one? He was like, yo, I don't know, because it was my boy who put it, but I should do it.
You know who does that now?
Who?
Ozzy Oz!
Oh, my God. Oh, get in contact with that fucker.
Yeah. Ozzy Oz is DJing the strip club and stuff.
But definitely, those are some of the strip club stories that we've had.
Yeah, I remember, man, that night I was fucked up, too. I was fucked up.
I was done.
We had the open bar, and I had to kind of, like, just, like, tell myself relax.
Yo, I don't remember what street was this in.
This was like, it was weird. It was like,
I know it was by Amsterdam Ave, like on the.
It was like on 80 something Amsterdam Ave. It was like a small restaurant.
Yeah, because there's all those.
And it was closed off.
What's that avenue that has all the restaurants? Amsterdam, right?
It was Columbus. It was at Columbus.
It has all those restaurants.
It was at Columbus Avenue, like 70 something, anywhere from 70 to 60 to 80 something street.
One of those.
Right in the corner. And we went, and I remember that night, I went out to eat with my family. We went to Hibachi.
I think I met you up in 178.
I went to Hibachi, and then obviously suddenly, yo, come through, and I was like, you know what, whatever, we'll figure it out. And we went, we fucking, we had a good time. I didn't know what to expect.
I remember going to Rite Aid.
I just was like,
to get money, to take money, and I told the guy, yo, can you give me on singles? He's like, yo, man, I can't give you like $40, $50 in singles. I was like, dude, can you please do that for me? But the thing is that they had somebody at the place giving us change.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. I didn't know it was going to be like that.
Oh,
but
yeah, I forgot.
I had a great time. Like I said, in the front, it was a restaurant. We had to take a side entrance by the kitchen to their private bar because they had a bar in the back. And this place was huge. It was like, I'm not saying huge that you could fit 400 people, but it was huge enough that you could fit at least 100. All the guys that were in there were spread out. But when the girls started coming out of nowhere, the 10 females, and like Lee said, that one chick that was, I think she was Puerto Rican. She was dressed in the race.
She's bad.
She was dressed in the race, whatever. Because I remember those colors, and I was like, damn. But the one girl I wanted was the blonde white, because she was the only one that was like white. And I was like, yo, I know all these dudes.
You wanted that milk dud.
But I'm into, you're my kryptonite. You're the blonde bombshell. But yeah, people, please, you guys, or you women out there.
Start wanting brown sugar, now you want blonde bombshell? God damn. This guy fucking like Wu-Tang.
I'm international.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, that's right.
My Asian precision.
Ice cream, baby. Yeah, man. Send us
my Asian karaoke.
DM us some of your if you have any strip club stories or even bachelor parties. We're not gonna say names. We'll just say like what you guys slide into our DMs about. We will never say names, so you guys are safe here.
We'll just say abbreviations.
Yeah.
Or
I know this podcast is going longer than I thought it was going to go.
Because we got to finish these 40s.
Yeah, definitely. I got a little more to go, and we got 2 shots. We was about to talk about another topic, but we could shut it down. Definitely.
No, we ain't shutting this shit down till this shit's done.
Woo! But I want to give you guys a heads up. Definitely for next week, send us questions. We'll probably do another question podcast.
Oh yeah, Milton, be sure to send.
He sent this to us already because I was reading some of them.
All right,
so that'll definitely
we'll do that next week.
All right, that'll be episode 84.
Let's talk about the thing you were talking about before about zapatos.
Oh, so this comes
like people that's shoes.
Yeah. So this comes from I was having a conversation with my girl, but back in the days, my mom. She used to buy us, personally me, she used to buy me sneakers, a shoe, a size.
You should get that. Like a Hector Bambino before you go on vacation.
Oh,
the shorts.
Oh, the shorts. The suit. Dude, I was looking for that shit to go to Cancun, bro.
But I think he got pants.
No, man, those are shorts, man. Bad Bunny does it a lot. He does the combining shit. I wanted to do that shit, man. This nigga with the leopard.
He got Barrett's bed covers. Barrett got the Snoopy. Barrett has the Snoopy bed cover. That's the Snooki bed covers.
I would do that. And fucking Pitbull wearing a suit in the pool. Like, who the fuck?
You gotta go. You gotta go to Fashion Nova. They probably got that shit.
Oh, I think this is the song with
Fashion Nova, El Alfa.
El Alfa is the remix too.
Fashion Nova.
That's got to be a Fashion Nova shirt.
Oh man,
here comes El Alfa. Yeah. So my mom used to buy me sneakers 1 or 2 sizes bigger because she said, "Yo, we don't have money to buy you sneakers all the time, so this will last you the year, and so on." So I'm normally, let's say, a 9.5. She'll buy 11.5.
God damn.
Or 10.5. And she goes, "Yo, I know you're young and you're gonna grow into these.
Yeah.
So let's just buy these because it'll be cheaper for me and I could save money."
Mm-hmm.
So I was asking Lee, "Yo, have your moms ever stuffed tissue paper in the shoe on the sneaker
when I was real
just
young,
so it could fit perfectly?" Because dude, my mom used to do this all the time.
When I was older, I bought my own stuff. So like,
oh yeah, when I was older,
from like 6th grade, after that, I bought pretty much my own stuff.